Barcelona, como el tráfico está calificado, entonces
Hello over there. Welcome. Good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Marjorie.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. So welcome. This is the first day, the first session of your level number 2, okay? So quick question. You know that right here in Zoom, you can raise your hand, right? So please raise your hand if you have been in Academia de Idiomas before. Raise your hand if you have been in a previous course. Let me know. Okay, I have Melanie, of course, Nancy. I know that Sandra has been too. Okay, Giancarlo Cedillo as well. Sara Castro has been in a course before. I know that Sebastian Cherres too. Helen Romo. Okay, who else? Christian Leon. Okay, I'm asking this because I need to know who is new in this, right? Because we have some guidelines, some instructions that probably I need to be really specific to the ones that are new into this. So question, Rocío Preciado, this is your first time in la Academia de Idiomas?
Yes.
Okay, welcome, Rocío. Thank you very much for letting me know. So, Marjorie, this is your first time in la Academia de Idiomas?
Yes.
Okay, welcome, Marjorie. Thank you for letting me know. Mónica Añasco, this is your first time?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much and welcome. Verónica Murillo, your first time in la Academia de Idiomas?
Yes.
Okay, Verónica, welcome, and it's good to have you here. Omar Tomala, your first time too?
Yes.
Okay, Omar, welcome. José Fernando Ramírez, this is your first time in la Academia de Idiomas?
Yes.
Okay, José Fernando, welcome. Yamilet Ramírez, this is your first time?
Yes.
Okay, just give me a second because I wanna take notes on who are the ones that are new into this, okay? So I can have like an special attention with you guys because you need to get familiar with some of the processes. So that will be Marjorie Garcia. Let me check. There you go, Marjorie. He will be also Mónica Añasco, Rocío Preciado, Murillo, Mónica. There you go, Omar Tomalá. José Fernando Ramírez, it's also new in Academia de Idiomas. Let's see. Okay. Now, let me check. Okay, you can put your hands down, Giancarlo, Sara, Christian, and Kevin. Thank you very much for the feedback. Now I'm gonna start sharing my screen again, okay? So today, because it's the first day, we are gonna focus basically in some of the instructions, some of the guidelines. I'm gonna let you know basically how we are gonna handle this model, okay? Probably you already know my name because I think that Alfonso shared with you, he sent you an email yesterday, right, with some of the instructions. So let me introduce myself briefly, and then I'm gonna introduce myself in a more detailed way. But my name is Andrea Rodriguez, okay? That is my name, and I'm gonna be your instructor during this 8-week intensive course. We are level 2K, okay? And as you may know, our meets, our sessions, our classes are gonna be Saturdays and Sundays, okay? Saturdays and Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., okay? Now, quick thing before there's any confusion about this. Tomorrow, since we have the elections, right? We need to decide once again about the president, right? We are not gonna have classes because some of you probably will have to be on the places where we are voting, right? Like controlling. So because of that, tomorrow, there is no classes, okay? Mañana no hay clases por el tema de las elecciones. Okay, so now the next thing that I need to mention is, okay, right now I'm gonna pass the attendance, right? Because I need to know who is right here in the session. And after that, we are gonna go with some of the basic instructions, okay? So let's start with John Amaya. I don't think that's here. John Amaya. Okay, not here, John. Mónica Añasco.
Present.
Thank you, Mónica. So whenever I'm passing the attendance, you can either say as Mónica present, or you can also say here, right? Both of them are valid.
Okay.
Now, Andreina Cabezas. I don't think that Andreina is right here yet. Paulette Castillo, not here. Sara Castro.
Present.
Thank you, Sara. Okay, I have Josue. Let me check if I have a Josue. Yeah, I do have a Josue. So just a suggestion, guys. Whenever you are asking to the session, try to write your name and your first name and your last name in the username. So I'm familiar with your name, right? Because I cannot everybody in. If you have Goku El Salvador, I cannot let you in because I don't know who you are, right? So try to set it up with your
Yo le
first
dije a usted, ¿no te acuerdas
last
que
name.
era eso? Y ahí dice que encuentra
Josué, you're right. Okay, there you go. So please, guys, that is a suggestion. Cuando vayan a ingresar a la sesión de Zoom, por favor, procuren poner su primer nombre y su apellido para poder identificar y saber a quién dejo entrar, porque podría haber alguien que no sea de esta clase, okay? Now, let's continue with Giancarlo Cedillo.
Present, Miss.
Thank you, Giancarlo. This is not the correct box. There we go. Sebastián Perez.
Present, Miss.
Thank you, Sebastián. Let me check Viteri. Yes, we have Camila Viteri. Kevin Cruz.
Here.
Thank you, Kevin. Jeliver Cruz. Jeliver Maria Cruz, no here. Nancy Cruz.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Nancy. Marjorie Garcia.
Present.
Thank you, Marjorie. Álvaro Lara. Mr. Álvaro Lara, no, okay. What about Cristian León?
Good morning, Miss. Present.
Good morning, Christian. Thank you. Let's continue with Verónica Murillo. Miss Verónica Murillo. She was here before, I think. Okay, Verónica, are you there? Okay, let's hope that she replies back soon. Narcisa Navarrete, I don't think that Narcisa is right here yet. Melanie Pineda.
Present, Miss.
Thank you, Melanie.
Here, teacher,
Okay, Verónica, thank you for letting me know. Rocío Preciado. Thank you, Rocío. Yamilet Ramírez.
Present.
Thank you, Yamilet. José Fernando Ramírez.
Present.
Thank you, José Fernando. Josué Recalde.
Present.
Thank you, Josué. Helen Romo.
Present teacher, good morning.
Good morning, Helen. Thank you very much. Sandra Santin.
Good morning, teacher. Present.
Good morning, Sandra. Amazing. Thank you. Omar Tomala.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Omar. And finally, Camila Viteri.
Good morning, present.
Good morning, Camila. Thank you. So, there is no John Amaya, Andreina Cabezas, Paulette Castillo, Yeliver Cruz, Álvaro Lara, and Narcisa Navarrete. Those are the ones that are still missing. Okay, guys. So as I was mentioning before, I know that Alfonso sent you guys an email, right? With some of the credentials, with some important data about how to access to the Moodle platform, right? Probably you received something similar to this. Let me show you. This is not your email, but probably it's something similar to this, right? You receive estimados estudiantes, right? And the welcome message. So right here, you have this. Para acceder a la plataforma, debe ir a la URL and you have this link right here. So it is important to access to this link because this will take you to the Moodle platform, right? The Moodle platform, it's gonna be one of the most important tools that we are gonna have during this course. Because over there, you are gonna do the activities. I'm gonna share with you some of the resources. It's gonna be like having a classroom, but in this case, it's gonna be a virtual classroom, right? An online classroom. So you need to access to this link right here. And as Alfonso mentioned, you're gonna find the username and also the password. So thing is that in both fields, you will need to access with your ID number, ¿verdad? Van a encontrar el número de usuario, el nombre de usuario, el username, y van a encontrar también el tema de el password, la contraseña. En ambos campos, ustedes van a tener que agregar su número de cédula para poder ingresar, ¿no? En caso de que estén teniendo algún problema, pues él les ha dado gentilmente su WhatsApp para que puedan contactarlos y así los pueda asistir, ¿ok? But once again, it's quite important that you access to this Moodle platform, right? Because you are going to find something like this. This is the Moodle platform where you, again, are going to find all the important resources that you will need to have during this class, okay? So you're going to find something like this. As I was mentioning before, this is basically an online classroom. Aquí es el aula virtual. Se va a compartir recursos, vamos a hacer las actividades. So that is why it's really important for you guys to access to this. Now, let's start with some introduction, with some, let's say, guidelines, some instructions that you need to know in order to have a better development of the class, right? So please, I ask your full attention right now. so you can get all the important ideas, right? So as I was mentioning before, we are level 2K, right? Because probably there's gonna be 2A, 2B, 2C. Nice that we are 2K. My name, again, it's Andrea Rodriguez. Now we have some agenda right here because I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna introduce myself, right? Then I'm gonna give you a really detailed explanation of this course. We are gonna review some guidelines, and I'm gonna tell you about the evaluation, the percentage, the ponderations that you need to know in order to approve this course, okay? Okay, so this is some facts about me. If you want, to know me better. This is most like experience about my professional field, right? I used to be a student from Universidad Católica. I did over there my bachelor degree, and also I did a master degree. So I'm a really Universidad Católica at heart, right? Also, well, I have an MBA, a Master in Business Administration, and a Master in Human Resources and Corporate Social Responsibility. And I'm also an ESL instructor since 2019. This is English as Second Language instructor. And right now, I'm currently a teacher at the Faculty of Economic and Business and an independent human resources consultant, okay? Now, that was the professional field, that if you wanna know more about me like a person, you will notice that I'm really patient. I don't have any kids, right? I don't have any children. So all of my patience, it's gonna go for you, right? I'm also easygoing, and you will notice that I'm always willing to help you. Okay, this is my age. I'm 33 years old. I know that probably I look younger, but this is the real age that currently I am. And well, I am a people's person. I really enjoy to talk with people, to help them out, okay? Now, this is something new that I'm adding, right? So this is something that it's related with the things that I like. The first thing that you need to know, I'm addicted to memes, right? I'm addicted to memes. Everything that I'm talking, I'm always referring to memes, right? I'm also an animal person, right? I love cats and dogs, but if you make me choose, I'm gonna be choosing cats, I think, but I love them both. I'm into weightlifting, as you can see right here, and any other gym activities. I love traveling, and I'm a sleepyhead. So if I have the option, if I have the choice to go out and probably go to party, I would rather stay at home and sleep. So you have to know that that is quite embarrassing, but I'm a sleepyhead. I have always been a sleepyhead, right? Siempre he sido full dormilona, so that is something that you need to know about me. Now, let's go to the next point. That was some information about Miss Andrea. But right now, this is something that you need to know about the course. You need to know about how we handle things in la Academia de Idiomas, right? So this is point number 1, and I'm gonna be really emphatic and clear about this. This is not something that I decide. This is something that Academia de Idiomas decide, and I'm only telling you guys. As you may know, this class, it's being recorded, right? It's being recorded. As you can see right here, this flashing red button, it's saying that this is being recorded, right? So the first and most important guidelines. Cameras on are not optional. They are mandatory. This is something that you must follow. So right here you have, if your camera is on, means that you are there. So you gonna have your attendance all clear. But if your camera is off, this will mean that basically you are not there, right? It's only 4 hours per day, 2 days a week. So on those 4 hours, I need you guys to turn on your camera. Otherwise, you're not gonna have your attendance. Otherwise, you're not gonna have class participation. So I'm taking the time and I'm being really emphatic about this. In fact, I'm gonna tell you guys this in Spanish so we are on the same page. Estas no son normas que yo me las inventé, sino que son normas dispuestas por la Academia de Idiomas. Yo se las transmito. Las cámaras encendidas no es algo opcional, sino que es algo obligatorio. Si ustedes tienen su cámara encendida, significa que están ahí y van a tener su asistencia y sus participaciones en clases. Sin embargo, si ustedes tienen sus cámaras apagadas, básicamente significa que no se encuentran ahí y no van a tener ni asistencia, ni tampoco van a tener su participación en clase. So I want to be really clear about this. So that is why in this point, I'm going to ask you, kindly ask you to Jose Fernando to turn on your camera. Josué, can you please turn on your camera? Camila Viteri, turn on your camera. Mónica Añasco, turn on your camera. Cristian León, Giancarlo Cedillo, Yamilet Ramírez. Okay, so once again, this is not something that I'm doing for fun, right? This is something that I'm doing because it is mandatory, okay? So for me, in this case, Josué not here in my class, Camila not here in my class, Yamile not here in my class, okay? Now, I hope I was clear about it. Now, let's continue with the next thing. And I'm gonna ask in this occasion, Sarah, can you please read the first guideline?
Pay attention and answer the question, as this will be considered class performance.
Correct. Thank you very much, Sarah, for your assistance. So, point number 1, pay attention to all of the things I'm talking, because if I ask a question, I need that you guys to be responsive, okay? So there's something that I need to mention. Probably at some point, you will answer in an incorrect way. I don't care. That is okay because you guys are learning. But the only important thing for me is that you answer. So this could be a dynamic class, ¿verdad? Si yo les llego a hacer alguna pregunta, posiblemente habría la posibilidad de que no la contesten bien y va a estar correcto, no importa. El detalle es que sean dinámicos, que me contesten, así sea de manera incorrecta. De hecho, yo prefiero que se equivoquen porque al momento que les hago la corrección, créanme que eso se les queda mucho más claro, ¿ok? That important thing is that you need to be responsive. You need to answer any question that I ask, okay? So let's continue with guideline number 2. Marjorie Garcia, can you please read guideline number 2?
The workshop activities must be delivered on the day
indicate initially.
Mhm.
Other with yellow that workshop gray.
Correct. Thank you very much, Marjorie. So as Marjorie kindly read for us, you guys are going to have workshop, activities, homeworks, like any names that you want to mention, all of those activities, right? And these activities, they are going to have a deadline, right? So please deliver the activities until the day I'm telling you, because otherwise you are going to be losing points and that makes not sense, right? Por favor, cualquier actividad, taller, deber, como ustedes le quieran llamar, va a tener una fecha límite, ¿verdad? Esa fecha límite para presentarlo, procuren presentarlo en ese tiempo. Por lo general, doy bastante tiempo porque esto representa calificación y van a perder puntos de manera innecesaria. Entonces, yo siempre les digo, aseguren sus notas en estas actividades y de esa manera van a llegar un poco menos estresados al examen. Now, next guideline, Rocío Preciado, can you please read guideline number 3?
Zoom is the official platform for session.
Correct. Thank you very much, Rocío. So as Rocío just read for us, Zoom, where the platform that we are on right now, it's gonna be the official platform for each class, okay? We are gonna be using the same link for each class. There is not gonna be one different link for each class. It's gonna remain the same, right? Now, number 4, let's go with Camila Viteri. Camila, are you there? I don't see your camera on.
Class will be recorded in case you want to check them afterwards.
Correct. Thank you very much, Camila, for your assistance. So, as I told you before, this flashing light right here means that this is being recorded, right? So, if you want to double check any of the content of it because you didn't come to my class, right? You can check the video afterwards. And the last one, I don't know if you're familiar with this platform, Google Meet, right? It's a video conference platform from Google that we are gonna be using just in case that Zoom fails. Usually Zoom is doing a good job, so I don't think that we're gonna have any problem, but with technological things, sometimes we don't know, right? So we are gonna have as a backup, just as a plan B, Google Meet. Now, we have some class ground rules, right? Some things that probably you need to know because you need to consider, you need to be aware that right here, this is a safe space. So don't be embarrassed if you probably mispronounce a word. Don't get embarrassed if probably you make a mistake. You need to be aware of that, ¿verdad? Hay ciertas consideraciones, y aquí lo he puesto como reglas, pero más que nada son consideraciones que ustedes tienen que tener muy en cuenta para que sepan que están en un espacio seguro, ¿verdad? No hay lugar para burlas, no hay lugar para groserías, en el tema de que están aprendiendo un nuevo idioma y obviamente va a haber errores, va a haber cosas que corregir. Entonces, no hay que tener vergüenza de que hagan algún error, no hay que tener vergüenza de tener acento, no hay que tener vergüenza de pronunciar algo mal, okay? You need to be aware of that. Now, I'm gonna ask Verónica Murillo. Verónica, can you please read the first 2 ground rules? This one right here and also the second one.
follow direction.
Okay, thank you very much, Veronica. So this is important, as Veronica mentioned. Ask for help when you need it. If you are having some problem with Moodle platform, with Zoom, with any activity, let me know. You can ask all of the questions that you want. You can do it through this session. You can do it through WhatsApp. I'm gonna give you my information in a bit, but if you have any question, just try to ask, okay? Now, we are gonna practice respect right here. Not only you and me, but the whole classroom, okay? We are gonna try to be respectful as possible. You are gonna be respectful with me, and of course, I'm gonna be respectful with you guys, okay? Now, this classroom ground rules, you are gonna have it in your Moodle platform. So I suggest that you check them out, right? These are the same, but I think that you can reread it so you are aware how we are gonna handle this class. And this is something important because we also have some values, right? We are gonna follow our class through these values. So Helen Romo, can you please read the values that we are gonna practice during our class?
My name is.
Can you please read the values?
Okay. Safety, responsibility, respect, curiosity, kindness, integrity, collaboration, adaptability.
Correct. Thank you very much, Helen, for your kind help. So once again, these are values that our class is gonna base in. As I already mentioned, right? You need to know that right here, you are in a safe space. Also, responsibility. If I assign you an activity, a workshop, please try to complete them before the deadline. I mentioned this before. Respect. We are gonna handle our class with respect, not mocking anybody. We are not gonna get embarrassed because of mispronunciation. So respect is also a value. Also, I gotta tell that I value if you are curious. So if you want to ask, once again, just ask. As many questions that you have, just ask. Kindness, right? You need to be kind. You need to be polite. You need to be nice with your classmate and with your teacher. Integrity. You need to be clear. You need to be transparent. If, for example, this is something important because I need to mention something right here that right now we are in a weird scenario. We are in a dangerous situation. Ecuador is not in a good place right now. There is a lot of corruption, a lot of violence, right? You know that. I don't need to go into every detail because everybody that lives in Ecuador is aware of that. So you guys, if you have any issue, if you have any problem, and for some reason, you cannot attend to my class, you cannot deliver an activity, you can tell me, right? You can tell me the reason, Miss, I got robbed, Miss, there is an accident. You can tell me that because of course, I'm gonna be forgiven, right? But the part of the integrity is that all that has to be true, ¿verdad? El tener integridad, me refiero más que nada que sabemos la situación que el país está atravesando, ¿no? Creo que no tengo que entrar en detalles porque el que vive acá lo sabe muy bien. Violencia, tragedias, muertes, robos. ¿Para qué entrar en el tema, no? Tengo eso muy claro. Entonces, el hecho de que podría suscitarse ocasiones en que por A o B motivo se conectan tarde o no se conectan o entregan una tarea tarde, ¿verdad? Obviamente podría haber una justificación de por medio. Me robaron, que es el día a día, me asaltaron, tuve una tragedia, tuve un accidente. Ok, yo con todo gusto puedo justificarles, pero la parte de la integridad es que no nos vamos a estar inventando tragedias que no existen, ¿no? Entonces ahí sí les pido que se pongan la mano en el corazón y que si en algún momento no pueden cumplir, no pueden presentarse a la clase, si tienen una justificación, esta sea verdadera. Please, okay? That is the only thing. Look, there, right now, balacera en Café de Tere por mi casa. Estaba Otto desayunando. Somebody text that in a group that I have. So this is the thing that I'm referring to, right? So that is the thing that I was mentioning. Now, collaboration as well, right? Collaboration is that, for example, this is only an example. Rocio Preciado is not able to access to the Moodle platform. Probably Helen Romo can help her with some of the tips, some of the information, okay? And adaptability. Let's remember that this is a new class. We are gonna have new guidelines. So you have to try to go with the flow, ¿verdad? Tratar de adaptarnos a las nuevas disposiciones, instrucciones que les podría estar mencionando. Any questions about the values or about any other thing that I have mentioned before?
No, Miss.
Okay. Let's see. Now, I'm gonna go back to the guidelines. Now, this is the next topic. No Jan topic, but the next topic that we have to cover. We are gonna have a WhatsApp group, so we can have, let's say, like a more direct way to communicate, right? You are gonna have this link in the Moodle platform, but I'm also gonna share the link through this chat, okay? Just give me a minute so I can share. I can see that some of you guys already joined the group, but the ones that haven't, I'm gonna send the link right now. There you go. So right here, this is the link. If you click in the link, you will be joining the group that right now we have. Also, the link for the group, it's right here in the Moodle platform. Right here in class resources, the first resource is the WhatsApp group. Click to join at the level 2K, Miss Andrea. You have this option, or you can also join through the chat right here. So I'm gonna give you guys a minute so you can access to the link, okay? Okay, so remember, you need to be on the group because we are going to be sharing important information right there. Okay, so please try to join the group. If it's not right now, at least during the class. Now, let's continue with the next point. And right here, you're going to have some suggestions, some considerations for the class. Okay, so even though that probably you are at home, probably you are at your bedroom, you need a quiet space for the class. You need an appropriate space for class. So you can focus on the things that we are doing, so you can focus on the things that we are developing. Another point, you need to have an appropriate dressing code for classes, okay? So no PJs, no pajamas, right? You need to, I mean, you don't need to wear a suit, but you need to have like an appropriate clothing for the class. Next point, we are gonna use several tools, several platforms. The first one that I already mentioned, it's the Academia de Idiomas Moodle platform. That is the one that you have it right here, and that Alfonso shared with you guys. That is the first tool. The next one, it's gonna be Alticia. I'm gonna tell you about Alticia in a bit, but basically Alticia, you are gonna find the link right here. This is Alticia, right? And it's a platform that will let you, let's say, do activities by yourself to improve in your English skills by yourself. You are gonna work in Alticia in a asynchronous way, okay? Now, let's continue. I'm gonna explain about Alticia in a couple of minutes. Also, Zoom meetings, as you already know, Google Drive. Google Drive, it's also a really useful tool, a really useful platform that we are gonna be using during this level 2 course. And Flipgrid. I don't know if you're familiar with Flipgrid, but it is a really friendly tool that allow you guys to upload videos, right? So we are gonna explain about Flipgrid in a bit. My suggestion is that if you don't have one, you need to create a Gmail account, because Gmail account can help you to, for example, create easily an account in Flipgrid. Also, you can, of course, access to Google Drive and so on. This is something that I'm gonna be really annoying about it. If you have any questions, just try to ask. Don't feel embarrassed. Don't hold yourself. Ask all the questions that you want, okay? Also, if you have any comments about the class, if you want like to class get better, if you have any suggestion, you can give it as well. Everything is welcome. Every activity will be graded over 10, not over 20, not over 100, it's over 10. And your final quiz, that it's gonna be after we are done with the 8 week of classes, will be online. So this means that you don't have to go to the university, you don't have to take like a plane or a bus to get to Guayaquil. No, you will have to do it just in your house, in your office, because it will be online. Questions until this point? Okay, so I'm gonna move it on. Okay, this Okay, as I mentioned before, this is our schedule. Saturdays and Sundays from 9 to it's gonna be 1 p.m. right? So remember, today we are gonna have classes, but tomorrow no assistant because of the election day. Keep that in mind. Now, this is important, guys. So please, to the new guys that just joined the Academia de Idiomas, it is important that you pay full attention for this. We have different rating categories, right? So it's not that you only will have to develop the quiz and that is it. No, you guys will have some other grading categories. And this right here are the percentage, right? So basically, this category, it's class participation. In this first category, class participation, you guys are gonna have assignment, activities. We also gonna have all of the activities that you will develop right here in the Moodle platform, right? That includes. And the percentage of that, it's 20%. So means 2 points out of 10 points, okay? Esta parte van a ser 2 puntos de los 10 posibles puntos. Next rating category, it's gonna be Alticia. Remember that I mentioned that Alticia, it's this friendly platform that will allow you guys to work by yourself, to improve your English level by yourself in your own time. Now, this activity report of Alticia, I'm also gonna consider it as 20%, right? As you can see right here. So this is gonna be another 2 points. Projects. The projects, it's also 20% of 2 points. And right here, I'm gonna consider every presentation, exposition, any oral presentation that you may deliver, it's gonna be included in this grading category. So right here, you already have 60%, right? 6 points. The final evaluation, it's only 4 points. So that is why I was mentioning before that you need to ace this percentage right here because it's gonna be easier go for the final evaluation with 6 points already. Because let me tell you something before I go into this. In order to approve the course, you need 7 points. 7 points out of 10, right? So it's gonna be way easier if you have this 6 points of this grading categories, okay? I'm guessing that this is, let me check. Yes, this is John. Okay, there we go. Now, the final evaluation, as I was mentioning, is 40%, so 4 points. And this is gonna be on the last day of classes. So at this moment, I can tell you which one is the last day of our course because it's Ecuador and we have a lot of holidays. Just notice that tomorrow we are not gonna have classes because of the election day, right? And I think that also in October, we are gonna have another holiday. So I will let you know as soon as I have the date of the final evaluation. For the ones that are not familiar with the final evaluation, this is gonna be on the Moodle platform as well. And you guys will have to develop activities related to vocabulary, grammar, writing, and reading. And of course, also the oral part. Para los que no estén familiarizados, en la parte de la evaluación final, primero, todavía no tengo la fecha exacta porque como les comentaba, somos Ecuador y tenemos muchos feriados. Solamente miren mañana que es el día de las elecciones y no vamos a tener asistencia. Y me parece que en octubre también hay un feriado, no sé si coincide con nuestro curso. Entonces, por eso no puedo aventurarme a darles una fecha por el momento, pero se lo lleva a cabo el último día de clases. Entonces, yo apenas tenga esa información, con gusto se las haré saber, ¿sí? Pero podría ser que un tentativo podrían contar desde ahora en 8 semanas, que sería el examen, pero yo les doy la fecha con seguridad en las próximas semanas. Esta evaluación final va a ser en la plataforma Moodle, va a ser en línea y en este caso se va a evaluar ciertos componentes, ¿no? Se va a evaluar el componente de grammar, ¿verdad? Se va a evaluar el componente de vocabulary, de writing y de reading. Asimismo, va a haber un examen oral. Lo bueno de ese examen oral es que es un video pregrabado. Entonces, ustedes como que se quitan un poquito ese estrés de que yo les esté preguntando en ese momento, sino que ustedes van a poder pregrabar un video, lo van a hacer con tranquilidad y de esa manera yo puedo calificarlo de una manera mucho más objetiva. Okay? So any questions about the things that I have mentioned?
No por el momento, teacher.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for the feedback. Sandra, now let's continue. And right now, I'm gonna focus on Alticia. For the ones that already have been in an Academia Idiomas course before, I know that you are familiar with this, but for the new ones, Alticia, right? Basically, it's this. Let me show you. So once you go into the Moodle platform, let's wait for this to load. There you go. Right here, you're gonna find this link, Alticia Estudiantes, right? So you guys will access to this link over here that basically will take you to the platform, right? To the website. And as you can see right here, you have language course. It usually doesn't take this long. But thing is that since I'm sharing the screen, that is why this is quite slow. So, cuando ustedes accedan a esto, para los nuevos estudiantes que no han estado antes, les va a pedir que ingresen un código postal. El código postal puede ser cualquiera. Yo les sugeriría que pongan este de aquí. Pueden poner este código postal. ¿Okay? Y a partir de eso, les consulto a algunos de ustedes, algunos de los estudiantes que recién están con nosotros en la Academia de Idiomas. ¿Alguno de ustedes desea compartir su pantalla para poder ver cómo es el ingreso y poderles ayudar, quizás? Si tienen algún problema para acceder, podrían compartir su pantalla y de esa manera podemos ver cómo es el paso a paso para acceder acá. En caso de que alguno quiera. Ok. Ok. Ahí ustedes, como pueden ver aquí, Alticia es esta plataforma que a ustedes les va a permitir hacer actividades de diferente índole. Grammar, writing, también de vocabulary, ¿verdad? Entonces, ¿cómo es que yo voy a calificar esto. Yo no es que me voy a meter a ver si ustedes sacaron 10 en la actividad, 9 en la actividad o eso. No, yo voy a ver el tiempo que ustedes han dedicado a Alticia. ¿No? A mí me sale un registro de las horas que ustedes han invertido en Alticia. ¿Por qué la insistencia y por qué se lo considera como una grading category? Porque nosotros sí, vamos a tener 8 horas semanales de clases divididas en 2 días, ¿no? Pero créanme que para poder mejorar en inglés no es suficiente. Entonces, esto de acá es una alternativa asíncrona para que ustedes lo manejen en su propio tiempo y que puedan avanzar y que puedan mejorar en su inglés. Entonces les explico cómo funciona esto. And how is the thing that I'm gonna basically grade. So this is a link that is only for me, right? You don't see this because as you can see right here, you have solo docente. Now, something that I want to mention. When you choose, cuando ustedes elijan el lenguaje en Alticia, van a tener la opción North American English y van a tener English. Esas son las dos opciones que van a tener, muy aparte de muchos otros lenguajes. Pero ustedes tienen que escoger English, no North American English. Miren, les va a salir algo así. Todos estos son los lenguajes que uno puede mejorar. Este es uno de los inglés que hay, pero no les sugiero que escojan este, porque este es un inglés mucho más específico. Inglés general es el de acá. Entonces, ustedes escogen esto, ¿verdad? Y este es un ejemplo del curso pasado. Miren, aquí yo puedo ver cuántas horas el estudiante pasó en Alticia. No, aquí me dice que, por ejemplo, Álvaro tuvo 15 horas, Sebastián 7, Helen 14, and so on. Entonces, yo basándome en esto, es que voy a ver cuál de ese porcentaje les voy a asignar. Por decirles, aquel estudiante que tenga 12 horas dentro de Alticia va a tener sus 10 puntos, es decir, va a tener sus 10 puntos que si los convierto al porcentaje van a ser los 2 puntos. Las personas que nomás completen 10 horas, 9 puntos, los que son 8 and so on. En el caso de que, como la mayoría pudo hacerlo, completen más de 12 horas, mi incentivo, mi premio es que ustedes van a tener un punto extra. Ya se me informó que el curso pasado di ese punto extra en el examen. Sin embargo, ya no puedo hacerlo en el examen, pero sí puedo ponérselos, por ejemplo, en class participation. Puedo darles ese extra punto en cualquiera de estos otros grading categories, ¿ok? Entonces, ese es el punto extra que yo puedo darles a manera de motivación para que ingresen a Alticia y hagan las actividades para practicar. ¿Alguna pregunta al respecto a Alticia?
Sí, Andrea, ¿cómo está? Buenos días.
Hola, hola Nancy.
Sí, un gusto poder nuevamente que usted sea nuestra profesora.
Igualmente.
Estoy muy contenta. Sí, quería preguntarle respecto a lo que ya tuvimos las horas, el nivel anterior, ¿verdad? Yo hice tantas horas. ¿Cómo va a contar? Porque yo ya tengo unas horas.
Ajá.
Ajá.
Sí,
Eso nomás.
me parece que yo tengo que hacer como que resetearte. Me parece que es lo que tengo que hacer. Tengo que consultar con Alfonso cuando culmine la clase porque ya es algo que me ocurrió con un curso que tengo jueves y viernes. Y asimismo había estudiantes que ya habían estado y les aparecía que tenía 20 horas, por ejemplo. Entonces,
Claro.
lo más lógico, pensándolo yo, es que tengo que resetear eso, pero no sé si es algo que yo como docente tengo permiso o si es algo que Alfonso como infopedagogo es el que lo tiene que hacer.
Ya, ok.
Okay. Any other questions? You're welcome, Nancy.
Mija, una pregunta.
Sara.
Buenos días.
Hola, Sara.
¿Usted va a tomar en cuenta todas las 12 horas que, o sea, en todo el tiempo que vamos a tener el curso?
Ajá, exacto. O sea, podría ser desde hoy hasta cuando ya culmine nuestro nivel, de aquí a 8 semanas, que como les digo, no sé el culmino del curso por el tema de que mañana perdemos una clase y también podría haber otros feriados, pero hasta el último día ahí considero las 12 horas, que si se ponen a ver, no es tanto tiempo, pero créanme que llega la semana 7 y he tenido alumnos que han tenido 1 hora, media hora. Entonces, mi sugerencia es que no se descuiden, que traten de dedicarle 20 minutos por lo menos al día y verán que esto ahí se completa rapidísimo.
Miss,
Sí,
ahí podemos hacer cualquier actividad, o sea, lo que sea que esté ahí.
así es.
Ah.
Mire, ahí como yo les decía, se va a evaluar diferentes componentes, ¿no? Está de vocabulary, de grammar, de writing. Mi sugerencia es que diversifiquen. No solamente centrarse con uno de los componentes, no es que a mí más me gusta el grammar, chévere, pero dediquémosle tiempo equitativo a cada uno de los componentes para que puedan como que desarrollarse de mejor manera. Eso es una sugerencia, yo no es que me voy a fijar, mira, solamente lo hizo en grammar, pero si ya van a poner ese tiempo, si van a invertir ese tiempo, pues distribúyanlo de una manera que realmente puedan tener una mejoría en todos los ámbitos, ¿sí?
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome, Sara. Any other questions about Alticia?
Miss, una consultita, no sé si es que no tenía abierto el sistema, no sé si le puedo compartir para que revise
Ok.
si está bien. No sé,
Sí, claro, permíteme,
Ya.
ya te di los permisos.
De acuerdo.
Ok, ahí puedes ya compartir, Mónica.
Este.
Ok.
O sea, tenía la duda aquí en el plan de aprendizaje, no sé, es que ya me fui para allá. ¿Qué
Ya,
pongo?
ahí tú puedes, a ver, tú estás ahorita, está bien el que pongas A1, A2, porque al estar en el nivel 2, tú vas a ese nivel. B1 y B2 ya es para niveles más altos.
Entonces ahí lo dejo. Le
Le
pongo
pusiste
así.
B1, ahí, no,
B1. No, ¿cuál
no,
le pongo? A1.
le puedes
A2.
esperar un rato. No, a ver, tú
Ok.
estás, no, puedes poner A1, porque el
A1.
nivel 3, A1, pero no el primerito, el
No,
de ese, ahí.
de acuerdo.
Ahora, Alticia es tan amigable que llegará un momento que si ve que tú haces las actividades con tanta asertividad y las haces muy bien, solito se te mueve ya a un siguiente nivel.
Ya. Y de aquí podemos escoger nosotros y ir completando las horas, así es, ¿verdad?
Exacto. Ahí,
Ok.
ya ahorita, por ejemplo, el tiempo que tú estás haciendo se está cargando dentro del tiempo que estás pasando en Alticia. Ahí tú ves, escoges la actividad que más que te convenga, mira que ahí hay prepositions of times, entonces ya van familiarizándose con contenido que también vamos a ver aquí, pero ya si ustedes tienen una idea, ¿verdad?
Entonces ahí se va viendo el progreso de lo que se va haciendo cuando se completa.
Exactamente, mira que si tú llegas en ese A1 a un 100%, ahí es donde te digo que ya Alticia solito se mueve a A2.
Ah, ok. Ya le hice. Esa era la duda.
Ok.
Gracias.
Gracias, Mónica. Recuerden, chicos, que en temas de inglés nosotros tenemos estos niveles de suficiencia, que es justamente lo que ustedes están haciendo, ¿no? Hay nivel A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 y C2. Básicamente esto a nosotros nos indica qué tanto nos estamos acercando a sonar como un nativo estadounidense, como un nativo inglés. Eso significan estos niveles A1, ¿no? Entonces, lo máximo, por ejemplo, es un C2, que básicamente habla a la par de un nativo inglés, de un nativo estadounidense. Y obviamente la 1 es cuando estamos en los niveles más iniciales. ¿Alguna otra pregunta sobre Alticia? No? Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen. John Dagger.
Hola, Miss. Muy buena.
Hola, John. Okay, so you just arrived. let me pass the attendance on you. Okay, there you go, and welcome, John.
Gracias.
Okay, so let's continue, and okay, we already checked this. Now, this is something that I already told you, and well, right here, if you want to know more about Artesia, basically, as you already saw, is a language platform, right? And you have over 25 languages. So in this case, we are only gonna focus on English, but you're gonna have Russian, you're gonna have Dutch, you're gonna have, of course, Spanish. But thing is that I gotta say that this is a really good investment of La Academia de Idiomas, because Artesia is such a great tool. Okay, so if you have it, guys, try to take advantage of it. Try to practice, because believe me, you are gonna eventually get better. Tengo aquí estudiantes que tuve en el nivel pasado, un nivel introductorio, que básicamente llegaron sin poder pronunciar mayor palabra, sin saber ni tener ningún conocimiento de cómo estructurar una oración. Y ellas mejoraron de una manera, pero abismal. Y no fue porque, yo soy la mejor profesora del mundo, no. Fue entrega de ellos totalmente. Y fue también porque, y ahí está la estudiante, está Sandra y Nancy, y en especial Sandra, el primer día de clases creo que ya tenía 20 horas en Artesia, ¿no? Y voy a eso, a que ustedes están invirtiendo dinero aquí, chicos, tiempo y dinero. Y bueno, si bien el dinero se puede recuperar no tan fácil, sobre todo en la situación que estamos, el tiempo no regresa. Así que tómenlo como sugerencia, llénense, rodéense del inglés, vean si se van a ir a ver Barbie, si se van a ir a ver Oppenheimer, y anteriormente las cogían doblada al español, pues en esta ocasión pónganla o compren los boletos con audio en inglés, para que se rodeen del inglés. Su celular, si anteriormente lo tenían en español, pónganlo en inglés, para que de esa manera los haga a ustedes esforzarse de saber ciertos términos que significan, ¿no? Yo les cuento, yo aprendí mucho del inglés por los videojuegos. Yo cuando era chiquita jugaba full Super Nintendo, full PlayStation, hasta cuando tenía como 25 años jugaba PlayStation 4, tenía hasta un clan de uno de estos juegos en línea. Y todo eso se manejaba en inglés, y por eso es que aprendía ciertos términos. Entonces, el inglés no es solamente asistir a una clase 2 veces por semana, ¿no? Sino que es rodearse del inglés. Está mucho en ustedes también el poder mejorar. Okay, so I only want to mention that, and notice that I'm saying that in Spanish, so it's crystal clear. Now, this is how you access Artesia. Now, keep in mind this. Keep in mind this. The minimum attendance, it's 70%. So keep that in mind, okay? And the minimum grade to approve the course, it's 7/10 points, okay? This is something that I always bring up to you guys, because I think that it is a really nice quote. And I'm gonna ask John Daggett, can you please read the quote that Amy Chua says right here?
Do you count what forget accent is?
It's a
Sorry?
yes. It's a
sign of brevity.
Correct. Thank you very much, John. So as John kindly read, right, we have, do you know what a foreign accent is? It's a sign of bravery. So this is the thing I was mentioning you guys before. I don't think that right here, I don't have any gringo. There is no, I don't know, a student for UK or from North America. All of us are Ecuadorian. Some of you are Guayacos, some of you are from Babahoyo, some of you are for Quito, right? So we are going to have an accent. Vamos a tener un acento, porque obviamente no somos ni gringos, no somos ni de UK. Entonces, el hecho que ustedes tengan eso es que están tratando de ir más allá. No quedarnos solamente con nuestro idioma de origen, sino que están tratando de hablar algo más. No sientan vergüenza de pronunciar de manera incorrecta una palabra. No sientan vergüenza de tener un acento. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. Now, right here, you're going to have some of my information, even though I'm into the WhatsApp group. Keep in mind that I'm going to be in the WhatsApp group that you guys join. Tengan en cuenta que yo estoy en el grupo de WhatsApp porque creo que hay veces que olvido mencionarlo porque pienso que de manera lógica saben. Entonces, he tomado a veces lecciones en otros grupos y comienzan a preguntarse las respuestas y es como que, chicos, yo estoy aquí, ¿no? Entonces igual se los menciono. So you have my institutional email right here, and this is my personal Gmail too. If you have any questions not related to my class, you can you can email Academia de Idiomas, or you can text them through WhatsApp, right? This is the number. And if you wanna just go to the chat, you can scan the QR code. Now, right here, before we start, I wanna make sure about some things, okay? So right now, I'm gonna send you a link with a poll because I need to know how I'm doing. If the language I'm using is the proper, if probably I need to slow it down, if probably I need to use a less complex language. So I'm gonna send you a poll. Just give me a second. Okay, through this chat and also through the WhatsApp group, I'm gonna send a link, right? I'm also send it through this chat. So basically, this is not quiz, this is not an evaluation. This is only a poll, right? Like una encuesta. Because I wanna know how is the rhythm of the class right now. This is anonymous. This is, you don't have to add your name. So try to be as clear as possible. So you need to answer to this question. So first of all, how do you feel with the class so far? You have the first question. I'm understanding most of the things Miss Andrea is saying. The talking speed and vocabulary, it's according to my level. And I'm understanding most of the content Miss Andrea is sharing. So you are going to have a scale, right? From a strongly disagree, that it's going to be 1, and strongly agree that it's going to be 5. So choose your option, okay? Let's take a couple of minutes so you can complete this. Okay, guys. So I got a few answers. And basically, I mean, as you can see, we have an average, like goes to strongly agree that probably I could speak, let's say, slower and using a more basic language. So I'm gonna try to do that, okay? So we can all be on the same level. Okay. The thing that I'm also gonna do, even though that Academia de Idiomas have told us to stick with English, is that I'm gonna try with the important things to tell you in English and in Spanish. So we are crystal clear, okay? La Academia de Idiomas nos ha sugerido que el contenido de la clase se lo haga en inglés. Sin embargo, al ver estas respuestas, sí creería conveniente que por lo menos las cosas mucho más importantes pueda compartirlas también en español para estar todos en la misma página. Okay, that is something that I'm gonna do. Now, let's close this and I'm gonna share another quiz with you, but this is gonna be a quiz. Again, it's not an evaluation, it's not that you are gonna fail, but this is something to know if you were paying attention. Let me show you something. Okay, I'm gonna start sharing my screen first. Les voy a enviar otro cuestionario, pero esta de acá es simplemente para ver si me están, como decimos de manera criolla, parando bola. Okay, give me a second. Okay, now I'm gonna start sharing my screen once again. And this is another platform that we'll be using, right? The name is Quizlet. And right here, we can do like dynamic activities. So I'm gonna send you once again a link to access to this activity. I'm gonna send it through this chat, and also I'm gonna send them through the WhatsApp group. Or you can use only this QR, you scan it, and you are gonna go into the activity. So quick thing, right here, in order to access, please write your name and your last name. Por favor, cuando accedan, escriban su nombre y su apellido para poder saber que son ustedes. Como una vez más les digo, nada de Shakira la más bonita o Goku el poderoso, sino sus nombres, ¿ok?
Miss, una consulta.
Ajá.
Lo que pasa es que yo estoy en el trabajo, entonces no tengo el celular, no tengo nada, pero los mismos que los envía aquí al chat y yo trato de abrirlos en el computador del trabajo, pero me envía a la plataforma de la universidad, del curso. O sea, no, en el otro no participé porque me envió a la plataforma y ahí no sé qué más hacer.
Claro, porque los links son externos a la plataforma. El que envía aquí de Menti no tiene nada que ver con el Moodle y de acá tampoco.
Lo que pasa es que yo trabajo en una cárcel, entonces las computadoras están restringidas a algunas aplicaciones. Y como
Ya.
no me tocó conectarme de aquí desde el trabajo. Entonces tengo que pedirle a la de TICS que por favor me ayude, pero eso ya sería a partir del día lunes. Entonces la siguiente clase yo recién tendría las aplicaciones que se utilizan.
Está bien, no hay ningún problema. Igual, no sé si quizás desde el celular podrías hacerlo, es una opción, pero si no, entiendo totalmente, no te preocupes.
No tengo celular acá dentro, estoy en la cárcel.
Está bien, no hay ningún problema, está bien. Entonces, lo puedes hacer desde la próxima clase, no hay ningún problema, entiendo.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see, some of you guys, 14 of you are already in the session, so 9 rating. Let me check. We have Omar, we have John, you have John twice. Cristian, Sara, Sandra, Mónica, José, Kevin, Nancy, Giancarlo, Sebastián, Helen, Melanie, and Mario. Okay. I don't know if somebody is missing. I'm gonna give you 30 extra seconds to join the session so you can participate. Okay, so thing is that right here, you're gonna find 3 different questions, right? You're gonna find 3 different questions based on the things that I was mentioned about myself, about the facts that I like to do, the activities that I like to do, about some professional facts, right? So this is only a fallout. I wanna know if you were paying attention. That is it. So I'm gonna click into iniciar and you guys are gonna try to get the right answer. Okay, I think that most of you already answered the questions. So I'm gonna... Pregunta, ¿me pueden escuchar bien? Porque veo como que tengo un desfase en el video.
Sí se escucha.
As soon as you can hear me correctly, I think that we're good to go. But I can see that there is like something going on with my video. Probably it's because I'm sharing the screen and I also have all of these websites. So I'm gonna finish the quiz to check who did it correctly. So right here, I could say that Omar did it correctly. So he was paying attention. Same thing with Nancy. Marjorie, Camila, and Jose. Let's see, let me write down those names. Omar, Tomala, Nancy Cruz, Marjorie, Camila Viteri, and Jose Ramirez. Okay, let's see. Okay, yes. First place, Omar Tomala. Second place, Nancy Cruz. And third place, Marjorie. So you guys were paying attention to all of the nonsense that I was saying. Okay, so in the first one, we got the question, what kind of a sport or activity Miss Andrea practiced? And in this case was weightlift, right? Second question was, in her spare time, free time, Miss Andrea rather or prefer to sleep. After that, we have the last one. Which one of the following activities is not carried out by Miss Andrea and was French and Italian teacher? I wish I could speak Italian or French, but those are not my languages. So great job to Omar, Nancy, and Marjorie. You guys pay full attention to the things that I was saying, so I really appreciate it. Now, let me close this and let's continue with the next thing that I need to mention. So I was telling you about Flipgrid, right? Flipgrid, it's another of the platforms that we'll be using during this level 2K course. And you can find it right here also in the class resources. So let me tell you something about Flipgrid. The good thing about Flipgrid is that this allows you to send videos, right? Esta aplicación, que es bastante amigable y que a nosotros los profesores nos ayuda full, permite que ustedes como estudiantes suban videos y los suban dentro del website. Es decir, no nos ocupa ni espacio a nosotros ni a ustedes, lo cual siempre es bienvenido, ¿no? Y así también me permite evaluar sus oral skills de una manera mucho más, diría yo, efectiva, porque lo hacen a su tiempo, yo les doy la retroalimentación y todos salimos ganando, ¿no? En otras, antes de tener este tipo de recursos, pues uno tendría que sí, envíame el video por WhatsApp, o no, envíame por email, o súbelo a la nube, y es un poco más complicado. Entonces llegó Flipgrid, nos llegó a salvar la vida a nosotros los docentes. Dentro de esta aplicación, de esta página, es donde ustedes también van eventualmente a hacer su examen oral. Ustedes van a tener, como les comentaba, que subir su video sobre un tema en específico, sobre ciertas directrices en específico para yo evaluar su examen oral y sus habilidades orales, right? But in this occasion, in this first activity, I will assign you an activity like, let's say like an introductory activity, a welcome activity. And it's this one right here. I'm gonna know, I wanna know some facts about you. Some facts about Nancy, some facts about Melanie, some facts about John, right? Each of you are gonna tell me this. So you are gonna tell me what's your favorite hobby. So you could say, I like to go to the park, I like to cycling, I like to bake some cakes, I don't know, that is up to you. I know that everybody has a hobby. Some of your hobbies are gonna be like really active, but a hobby can also be asleep, as mine, right? So you can tell me about that. Second point, you are gonna tell me about your favorite TV show. So you're gonna tell me that your favorite TV show is Friends, Grey's Anatomy, El Noticiero del 10, Tres Familias. That is up to you. But you are gonna tell me what's your favorite TV show. You also gonna tell me as point number 3, if you have a favorite movie, right? You can tell me, yes, I do have a favorite movie. My favorite movie is Mamma Mia. My favorite movie is Rata, Ratones, and Rateros. My favorite movie is Titanic, okay? If you don't have a favorite movie, well, you're gonna say, no, I don't have any favorite movie. I don't like movies. Okay, that is up to you. And you're gonna mention your favorite restaurant. And you're gonna tell me why is your favorite restaurant. For example, you could say my favorite restaurant is Olive Garden because I love pasta and my favorite dish over there is fettuccine carbonara. Or you could say, yes, my favorite restaurant is El Pez Azul because I love encebollado, you know, with all of the plantains and maíz tostado and orange juice. So I love El Colorado de la Bahía. That is up to you, right? So you're gonna tell me about those facts. Now, how are you gonna access to this? Once again, right here you have the class resources on the Moodle platform. So I'm gonna share with you, as usual, the links, but you also have it right here. You're gonna find 2 different links. You're gonna find the Flipgrid group link, and you're gonna have also the link for the specific activity. ¿Verdad? Van a tener 2 links. Uno que les va a permitir unirse a un grupo que yo he creado para que se acumulen todas las actividades que se van a enviar. Y el otro link es para que ustedes accedan a esa actividad en específico. Ambos voy a compartir con ustedes también por el grupo. Si me dan un momento, puedo compartirles. There you have the first one. This is to join the group. Este es para unirse al grupo. Cuando ustedes ingresen, les va a pedir que se unan, ya sea con un mail de Gmail, con un mail de Microsoft, con un mail de Apple. Ustedes escogen la opción que más les favorezca, ¿no? Y se unen, ¿verdad? Para que puedan acceder en primer lugar al grupo. Como les digo, es importante acceder al grupo porque ya después de eso les van a aparecer todos los temas que vamos a ir desarrollando y los videos durante nuestro curso. The second link that I'm gonna send you guys is the one for the activity, the specific activity that you will need to develop for the deadline that I'm gonna share with you in a bit. There you have, that is the second one. And there you go. So this is quite easy, guys. The only thing that you are gonna do is that you are gonna click in grabar or record. I don't know if probably it's in English for you. So you are gonna record this and you are gonna have 45 seconds to do it. ¿Verdad? Yo les he puesto el límite de tiempo, solo 45 segundos para que lo hagan. No creo que se lleven más de eso, así que es un tiempo prudencial. No lo hago ahorita la demostración porque las últimas veces que lo he estado haciendo, como se abre una pantalla para grabar, se produce como un desperfecto y después no me escuchan en la clase, pero es una herramienta bastante intuitiva. Si alguno de ustedes tiene algún tipo de inconveniente para acceder, pues con gusto puedo asistirlos para poder, para que puedan ingresar. Now, this has to be uploaded until tomorrow at 10 a.m. This is the deadline, right? The time limit. Sunday, August 20 until 10 a.m. So, for example, this is gonna be part as the projects, 20%. Remember that you guys have this ponderation. Let me show you so we are crystal clear. Okay. This video that you are about to upload, it's gonna be on this grading category, right? This one right here. So that is why it is important that you upload it during the time that you need to do it, okay? Any questions about Flipgrid? Okay, no questions then. So it's 11, it's about to be 11 a.m. We're gonna have, let's say 10 minutes. Let's have 10 minutes so we can be done with this earlier and you are free to go, okay? We're gonna have until 11:10 and then we are gonna be back with some additional content, okay? So I see you at 11:10. Okay, guys, it's already 11:11, make a wish, right? So we are gonna restart with the content of our first class. Now, once again, remember, since we are starting classes, you guys need to turn on your camera. Otherwise, it's like you are not here, okay? So let's see. John, is John right here? John Amaya?
Miss.
Okay, there you are, John. Thank you. What about Monica? Monica is over there as well. Monica, yeah, Monica is over there. So I don't think that these two students are right here. Sara Castro.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Sara. Giancarlo Cedillo. There you have Giancarlo. Okay, Sebastián Cherres. Sebastián Cherres, not here. Kevin Cruz.
Here, teacher.
Thank you, Kevin. I don't think that Jelly Cruz is right here. Nancy Cruz.
Present.
Thank you, Nancy. Marjorie Garcia.
Present.
Thank you, Marjorie. I don't think that Alvaro has joined. Cristian León.
Present, Miss.
Thank you, Cristian. Verónica Murillo. Verónica Murillo. With your microphone, okay. Thank you for letting me know, Veronica. Melanie Pineda. Melanie also have some trouble with her internet connection, she mentioned. Rocío Preciado.
Here.
Thank you, Rocío. Yamilet Ramírez.
Present.
Thank you, Yamilet. José Fernando Ramírez.
Present, teacher.
Great, thank you, José Fernando. Josué Recalde. Josué Recalde. Helen Romo.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Helen. Sandra Santín.
Present, teacher.
Thank you, Sandra. Omar Tomalá.
Here, teacher.
Thank you, Omar. And finally, Miss Camila Viteri.
Present.
Thank you, Camila. Okay, so let me go with the next thing. Okay, guys. Now, right now we are gonna go with the actual, I don't think that we have the time to actually work in all the material that we're supposed to do in the book, but we are gonna try to, let's say, have an introduction about it, okay? So I was mentioning, guys, that the importance of having like available the Moodle platform, it's basically right here. We are gonna have all of the activities that we are gonna develop some during the classes and some other activities I'm gonna be assigning them as homework. So right here, I'm gonna be making visible each of these units, right? So right here, we're gonna have the activities. All of this material that you can see right here in my screen are the ones that we are supposed to develop through this 8-week course, okay? Aquí es básicamente todas las actividades que nosotros vamos a tener que desarrollar durante este curso intensivo de 8 semanas, ¿verdad? No todas van a ser visibles para ustedes aún, porque yo las voy a ir habilitando a medida que vamos avanzando, ¿verdad? Entonces, como ustedes pueden ver, nosotros vamos a tener que cubrir hasta la unidad 12C. Nosotros vamos a tener dos opciones, ¿verdad? La opción oficial, y que esta de acá no es opcional, que es realizar las actividades aquí. Pero estas actividades están basadas en un libro, que es el que ustedes ven acá. English File Elementary Students Book, right? The Academia de Idiomas never asks you to buy a book, right? That is a good thing because that means that you don't have to spend more money. La Academia de Idiomas no les requirió que compren un libro, lo cual es bueno porque no están pagando ningún valor adicional. So we are gonna base our content on this book right here. English File, that is the name of the book, and this is the level, Elementary Students Book. Now, this is an ebook. Let's say that this is a digital copy that you are able to download if you want to. This is not mandatory. This is optional if you want to go to the internet and text English File Elementary Students Book. The book, it's open. The book, it's free. You can download it for free. You don't need to pay anything. But I cannot share the PDF with you because of the ethic reasons. Because if I share this with you, even though that this is free, this is considered as plagiarism. No puedo compartir con ustedes el PDF, a pesar de que es un libro gratis, porque por temas académicos y éticos que se manejan a nivel de la academia profesional, no está bien visto compartir este tipo de contenidos entre profesores o entre alumnos. Pero el libro está disponible en internet de manera gratuita. So, you can go to the internet and you can go to Google, right? Once again, this is optional. There is no need that you actually download the book, right? That if you want to have it as a backup, you can easily do it. So you text into the search bar, English File Elementary Students Book, and you are gonna find a lot of resources. Basically, the book is from Oxford University Press. That is the editorial, right? So you can look for it in each of these websites and you can find it for free. Okay, lo pueden buscar en cualquiera de estos lugares, en cualquiera de estas páginas, academia, acá, en Amazon obviamente les van a cobrar, inclusive hasta acá está el precio, pero el libro ebook es de manera abierta y ustedes lo pueden descargar. Okay, so the thing that you can actually do is that if any of you find the book, you can feel free to share it with your classmates. Si alguno de ustedes encuentra el libro, siéntanse en libertad de compartirlo con sus compañeros. Ustedes sí pueden. Yo como profesora no es ético. No es que me van a llevar presa ni nada, pero no es algo que se suele hacer dentro de la comunidad educativa. ¿Ok? Entonces, si alguno...
Teacher,
Sí, cuéntame.
¿el libro tiene alguna numeración? Porque sale second,
Third edition.
yeah. Thank you, teacher.
Welcome. Lo que sí puedo hacer es enviarles por el grupo la carátula para que estén familiarizados con cuál es. There you go. All right, so you can, once again, if you find it, you can send it in the group so the rest of your classmates can have it, okay? So this is optional, this is not mandatory because as you are gonna notice, we have the exact same book right here in the Moodle platform. But the thing is that right here, it's gonna be digital, it's gonna be online. You are gonna be able to do all of the activities, but right here in the Moodle. Okay, let me tell you some other thing about this. Okay, so let's check the book and let's see what's the deal with the content and how we are gonna work with it, okay? Okay, as you can see right here, you're gonna have the different units, right? The different sections, unit 1, unit 2, and you are gonna see that all of them are gonna have the same content as the one right here. Even they have the same color, right? This one right here is, my name is Anna, not Anna. My name is Hannah, not Anna, and you have it right here. Unit 1B, it's all over the world and so on, right? Right now, you're not gonna be able to see this because it's hidden from students. So in our progress are gonna be making them visible, making them available. Now, the thing that I want you guys to notice is that each unit has different sections. For example, unit 1, it's going to have A, B, or C. And in each of these sections, you're going to have different components. You're going to have grammar, you're going to have vocabulary, and you are going to have pronunciation, right? Those are the components that we are going to check in each of the units and in the sub. So let me show you something as an example. This is the first unit that we are supposed to do, like basically the introductory activities today. We have right here, grammar content, verb to be, right? Subject pronouns. We have the vocabulary related with days of the week, numbers from 0 to 20, and greetings, and pronunciation related with vowel sounds and word stress. So you have right here content about listening and speaking, about grammar. Right here, you're going to have pronunciation, and you are going to have vocabulary. And it's going to be the same in each of all units. Vocabulary, pronunciation, grammar. Right? So that is the way that we are going to work during the next classes. Any questions about the things that I have been mentioned, either from the Moodle or can be also about the ebook? Okay, so let's go and let's start with some other thing that I want to mention. This right here, it's going to be like the equivalent of a board in the face-to-face classes. Esto de aquí que ustedes ven va a ser un equivalente a una pizarra como si estuviéramos en clases presenciales. Yo utilizo esto para poder aquí explicarles y que todo quede más detallado, ¿no? En el libro está todo, básicamente no tendría por qué explicarlo de esta manera, pero me parece que de esta manera es mucho más entendible y más explícito, ¿no? Entonces, estas notas son mías, yo las comparto con ustedes, pero ustedes no van a poder hacer ningún tipo de modificación, porque no sería conveniente. Imagínense que yo les dé acceso y alguien viene y borra esto y pone verb pronouns. Entonces, como que podría causar confusión, ¿no? Entonces, solamente van a tener acceso para leer. Where is the link for that? Of course, it's also in your Moodle platform. And once again, I'm going to send them through the chat as well. So right here, point number 2, just below the WhatsApp group, you have number 2, class note. You can always access to this virtual board that I have right here. Right now, I'm going to send them to this chat right here and also through the chat that we already have in WhatsApp. That is why it is important to join. It is important to join to the WhatsApp group because as you can see, I'm sharing a lot of resources over there. There you got the level 2K class notes. Okay, I can see that some of you are already accessing to the level 2 class notes. Okay, now let's start with some of the, let's start before we go into the actual content of the book. I would like to refresh some material, some content that you are supposed to know already, right? Probably some of you know it from a previous class. Somebody know it because you guys were on level number 1. I mean, you have different reasons to be aware of this, okay? So the first thing, and this is like the basic of the basic, we have this term right here that is known as subject pronouns, right? En inglés nosotros, como estamos aprendiendo, le vamos a dar nombre y apellido a cada cosa y a cada tema que estamos viendo, obviamente, ¿no? Pero no es que yo les voy a, el examen va a ser enliste los subject pronouns, no, sino que, como les digo, estamos aprendiendo, hay que darle nombre y apellido y etiquetar a todo. Right, so the subject pronouns, it's not other thing that this is something that, of course, you're familiar with. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they, right? That is the thing with the subject pronouns. So now if someday you hear, okay, what is the subject pronouns? They are referring to this, right? Nothing else. It's not a big deal. Now, let's go with the other basic thing, the verb to be. This is something that you have to recheck every time you are about to go into a new level of English, because the verb to be is, I will say, one of the most important verbs and one of the most important elements of the English language, because it's the basic. So I want to know if somebody remembers in what situations do you use the verb to be? For what kind of things do you use the verb to be? Anybody that remembers this? Any idea? When do we use the verb to be?
In present simple.
With present simple, okay, yeah, that is a good answer. What else? Monica, you want to say something?
Lo que es
Yes,
sí,
exactly.
no me acuerdo los demás.
Yes, that is something.
Okay. Ari,
Yeah.
ellos. Okay.
Correct, yes. So this is something that I'm going to tell you. When I introduce myself, I told you, hi guys, I am Andrea Rodriguez, right? I'm using the verb to be over there because I'm introducing myself. If I also tell you, guys, I am from Guayaquil, guys, I am Ecuadorian, I'm also using the verb to be. If I'm telling you, I am 33 years old, once again, I'm using the verb to be. So as Monica said, yes, the verb to be is that I am, you are, she is, he is, all of them. So we're gonna check that right now. So as you have it right here, the verb to be is used to describe something, like a thing, or someone, a person. And we use it to talk about names, I am Andrea, ages, I am 33 years old, feelings, I'm feeling happy because I have such a great group, nationalities, I am Ecuadorian, and professions, I am a teacher. All right, so right here you have even a more detailed example of the different uses of the verb to be. For example, if you want to introduce people, as just the example that I already told you, I'm Steve, right? This is the verb to be right here. And this is Isabella. She is Nancy. She is Sandra. She is Sarah. I'm using the verb to be. right? And this is my daughter, Alicia. So verb to be is present over there. Also, for telling your age, am or I am, remember, this is the contraction, am 24 years old. And my father, it's 50. Entonces, yo aquí estoy diciendo, y aquí viene un error bastante común, ¿no? Que como nosotros tenemos esa costumbre de traducir lo que tenemos en español a inglés, nosotros en ocasiones cuando queremos decir nuestra edad, decimos, ¿no? Yo tengo 33 años, tengo, verbo have, ¿ok? Vamos a decir que yo tengo 33 años, ¿no? Ese es un error común y siempre me gusta traérselos a cotación porque en los años que llevo dando clases es de lo más común que suele pasar y tiene su lógica, ¿no? Déjenme ponerlo acá. En algún momento esto se refresca. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen for a minute. So let me check if I can fix this because this is extremely slow. This is not supposed to be like this. I'm gonna ask 2 minutes so I can fix this, guys, okay? Thank you for your patience. Okay, I think I found the problem. Apparently, Safari is not doing well, so I have to change the navigator system. So let's see. I hope that we are better with this right now. It seems like it. Okay, so I was telling you that common mistake is that whenever you want to refer to your age, you translate in your head, right? I am 33 years old. I'm sorry, ustedes traducen en su cabeza, tengo 33 años. I have 33 years old. I mean, this may have sense if we say it in Spanish, ¿verdad? En español, sí, tiene todo el sentido del mundo. Porque yo en español, yo no digo, yo soy 33 años, ¿verdad? Yo digo, yo tengo 33 años, pero cada lenguaje tiene sus estándares, cada lenguaje tiene sus reglas. Y miren que aquí hasta Google me está diciendo, okay, Andrea, there is something wrong with the thing that you are texting, right? So, in this case, we don't use have. We use am, right? Because this is the verb to be. But if I want to describe somebody else's age, like my father's age, for example, my father's age, my father's name is Daniel. So I say Daniel, I'm not gonna say has 65 years old, right? I'm gonna use the verb to be is. Same thing with each person. If I wanna mention my cat's name, she's Lola, right? Lola, I'm not gonna say has 2 years old, but I'm gonna say once again is 2 years old. Okay, so keep that in mind because that is a mistake that I usually see especially in the English learners. Now, another use for the verb to be is whenever you want to talk about your jobs, about your professions, as you can see right here. And this is an example that fits with me. I'm a teacher, right? And I'm saying that my wife is a doctor, right? I'm a teacher and my wife, I'm referring to a she, right? To a woman, that is wife. We use the verb to be is. Also, we use the verb to be to talk about nationality, right? Nationality. Aquí veo una solicitud de Verónica para que comparta el documento. Nomás tienen acceso de lectura, como les decía, no les puedo dar permiso para que puedan modificarlo porque podrían borrar algo de manera accidental, ¿ok? So, nationality. Alex is from Ireland and Sonia is from Spain. I'm from Ecuador and my mom is from England, right? So I'm using verb to be. For feelings, if I want to say how I'm feeling right now, I'm scared. Tengo miedo, ¿verdad? Se traduce en tengo miedo. Same thing. I'm not going to say I have a scare. Thing is, I'm scared. She is very tired. Ella está muy cansada. We also use to describe something by the color. For example, our dog is black. Our dog is, my question is, what is the equivalent of dog? Si les pregunto cuál es el pronombre, el sujeto, el subject pronoun equivalent to our dog. ¿Cuál es el pronombre, el subject pronoun equivalente si yo digo dog? I, you, he, she, it, we, it, right? Because we refer usually to animals and to things with it, right? His eyes are blue. His, I'm referring to a boy's eyes. Estoy refiriéndome a los ojos de él, de algún chico, de mi papá, de mi abuelo. His eyes are blue. Sus ojos son azules. Verb to be. Also, we use it with prices. It's $7. Son $7, for example. This t-shirt, it's $20. Esta camiseta cuesta $20. For the weather as well, ¿verdad? Cuando yo digo está soleado, está haciendo un solazo de playa. Ok, it's sunny today. Está soleado hoy. Esta es la contracción. Yo también puedo decir it is sunny today. It is hot today. It is rainy today. It is very cold this morning. Also for the time. What time is it? It's 10 past 4. It's 11 o'clock. It's 12 o'clock. And basically for any description about somebody, right? He is very short and thin. These cards are old and cheap. Okay, so those are the basic uses of the verb to be. Now, notice that this verb to be right here, it's used in present tense. Estamos utilizando el verbo to be en un tiempo en particular en este caso, en tiempo presente, que es el tiempo más básico de todos. So, any questions about this? Okay, no questions. Everything is clear. Now, this is the thing that Monica was actually telling us before, right? So this is the subject pronouns, right? And right here you have the verb to be that it's going to be related with each of them. So I will say, I am Ecuadorian, you are Peruvian, or you are from Peru. He is from Venezuela. She is 15 years old. It is black. They are cute or pretty. We are together. Right? So in those situations, we are going to be using subject pronoun, and this is the verb to be related to each of it. Right here, as you can see, this is highlighted, right? He, she, and it. I highlight this because you have to remember that we have different persons in English speaking. Nosotros, yo he señalado esto, lo he resaltado, porque recuerden que nosotros siempre en inglés tenemos primera, segunda, tercera persona, ¿verdad? En el caso de estas tres, es tercera persona. Primera persona, segunda persona, tercera persona, right? And that is why, in this case, we use is in each of these occasions, okay? So, we have, what's your name? Right here, I'm using the verb to be. Basically, I'm doing this. What is your name? I am Andrea Rodriguez, right? Now, before we go any further, I forgot to do something. Give me a second. I need... necesitaba recoger unos datos suyos, pero para no llevarnos más tiempo en eso, yo les voy a compartir a lo que terminemos la clase una hoja en Excel, ¿verdad? Para que ustedes pongan sus datos, ¿ya? Eso se los comparto al final porque como son numerosos, nos vamos a llevar más tiempo y podemos dedicar ese tiempo en tal caso al contenido de la materia, ¿ok? Now, let's go with the first activity of the book, right? Once again, we are going to go with unit number 1. In this case, the name of unit number 1 is My Name's Hannah, Not Hannah. And right here, we're going to have some content about grammar. G stands for grammar. V stands for vocabulary. And P stands for pronunciation. So in grammar, we are going to check some of the content that we already checked. Verb to be, plus subject pronouns like I, you, he, she. Days of the week on vocabulary, such as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and so on. Numbers from 0 to 10, and greetings. Greetings as hi guys, hello guys, good evening, good morning, how you doing, right? And pronunciations about vowel sounds and word stress. Now, let's take a look at the first activity. The first activity, Christian Leon, can you please read the instructions of the first activity, listen and speaking?
Look at the picture, listen and number the 4 and 1 and 4. Pardon.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Christian, for your kind help. So as Christian was mentioning, right here you have 4 different pictures, right? Picture letter A, right here. You have picture B, you have picture C, and you have picture D. Each of them, they have like different situations, right? So let's see. Omar, what is happening in picture A?
Her number.
Look at this. What is this? The club.
Yes.
Right. So do you know any club right here? Where are you from, Omar? Guayaquil, Babahoyo, Milano? Guayaquil, okay. So do you know any club right here in Guayaquil?
Yes.
Which one? What's the name of the club?
Oh, I don't know. The name, no.
Which one? Veneno?
The name, no.
Okay. Also, you have Sociedad Anónima, Bento, all of those are clubs, right? So take a look. They are like talking outside the club. And right here, there is a party, right? A party, something that today we cannot do because we have ley seca, right? And everything is closed. Thank you very much, Omar, for your participation. Now, we have the same, I mean, they are a woman and a man, and they are right here in picture B as well. But right here, take a look. They are outside the club, and right here, it seems that they are inside the club. They are already in the party, right? Now, let's check picture B. Kevin Cruz, what can you tell me about picture B? Look, they are the same guys, right? Look, she's the same and he's the same, but right here, I don't know, probably who do you think she is? Giancarlo, you want to say something?
They are watching TV.
Uh-huh. They are watching TV, and who do you think she is?
The mother for...
Yes, I think it's her mother. I don't think it's the lover or the wife. No, I think it's the mother. I agree with you. Thank you very much, Giancarlo. So we have like a similar situation right here. Look, there is a dog also, right? The dog is also here. The same woman is in picture B, and the same woman is in picture D. And there is something going on, right? It's hard to know because we don't know the context. We don't know the situation. That is why we are going to go to the Moodle, and I'm going to play the audio for you, right? So let's go to the Moodle platform. And right here, we have the same activity. This is the same activity as this one right here, but this is online. So you guys are gonna click into preview quiz. And you are gonna be really aware, pay attention of the situations that you are gonna listen in the audio track, because they're gonna be doing like this, right? Number one, and they are gonna start to describe the situation, ¿verdad? Van a escuchar 4 situaciones. Van a escuchar situación 1 o figura 1 y van a describir a una de ellas. So your task is to identify which one it's being described and related, right? Listen and match the letter with the numbers. So let's hear it.
1.2. 1.
Hi, I'm Mike. What's your name?
Hannah.
Sorry?
Hannah.
2.
What's your phone number?
It's 7894 132 456.
Okay. See you on Saturday. Bye.
Goodbye.
3.
Hi, Mum. This is Hannah.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
My name's Hannah.
Sorry, Hannah.
4.
Hi, Mum. You're early.
Hello, Mrs. Archer. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Anna. And you?
Fine, thanks.
It's Hannah, Mum.
Okay, let's hear the audio once again. Kevin, you want to say something? Sarah, okay, guys, probably you already know the answer, but I'm gonna play the audio one more time, okay?
Yes,
Just...
literal one.
Yeah. Wait up. Yeah, wait up. I'm gonna play the audio one more time. And after that second time, you're gonna tell me the answer, Kevin, okay? Let's hear it one more time because I don't know if all of you were able to catch the answer. So let's hear it.
1.2. 1.
Hi, I'm Mike. What's your name?
Hannah.
Sorry?
Hannah.
2.
What's your phone number?
It's 7894 132 456.
Okay.
Okay, let's try to identify the first audio, okay? So Kevin, you are gonna listen to the audio track and then you are gonna tell me which one is the correct option, okay? Let's hear the first one.
1.2. 1.
Hi, I'm Mike. What's your name?
Hannah.
Sorry?
Hannah.
Okay, Kevin, so the one that we just listened, which one is it? A, B, C, or D?
C.
C, right? How you can tell? How do you notice?
Others?
No.
Other
¿Por qué te diste cuenta que es la letter C?
Porque estaba dentro, inside the party.
Yes, correct. You hear the music, right? Like boom, boom. Yes, correct. Great job, Kevin. Thank you very much. Now, let's go with the second one. And we are going to go in this occasion with Sara. Sara Castro, this is for you. Okay, let's listen. What's happening? It's loading. don't know if probably it's the Moodle that it's having some issues. Network collection. No. Give me a second. Yeah, there is some issues with the Moodle platform. That is one the people in the staff chat is saying. Nosotros tenemos con los profesores un chat, ¿verdad? Y están diciendo que es el Moodle el que está teniendo problemas. Pero permítanme porque yo tengo los audios acá. Denme un segundo. Please. Okay, there we go. I already have the audio tracks. Okay, since we're having some issues on the Moodle platform, we are gonna be working with the ebook. That is why it's important that you can have this as a backup plan. So let's hear it. This is number 2. Okay, let me open this so we can re-listen the audio. So Kevin already told us that this was number 1, right? Let us see. So Sarah, it's about to tell us which one is number 2. Let's play the audio so we can know more about this.
1.2.
Hannah!
Okay, Sarah, right now you're gonna hear the audio, so after that you're gonna let me know which one is the picture.
2.
What's your phone number?
It's 7894 132 456.
Okay. See you on Saturday. Bye.
Goodbye.
Okay, Sarah, which one is the correct picture? A, B, or D?
A.
A, right? Why are you so sure that it's A?
Por a lo que estaba marcando en el celular.
Right? He has a cell phone, right? So that is why you can tell. Correct. Thank you very much, Sarah. Let me write down right here so we can have this clear. So this is 2, and this one right here, it's 1. Now, let's go with the next one. And in this case, we are gonna have Jamilet Ramirez. Guys, your cameras, please, they need to be on, remember. your cameras, cameras on, cameras on, cameras on. Okay. So Yamilet Ramirez, the third one, it's gonna be for you. Okay. So let's listen and let's try to identify if it's letter B or letter D. Let's listen.
Three.
Hi, Mum. This is Hannah.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
My name's Hannah.
Sorry, Hannah.
Okay, Yamilet, which one is it? B or D?
B.
This one right here or this one right here? First or second?
B. No.
Okay, let's listen that she's ringing a bell. It's ding dong, right?
Yeah.
Right? So which one do you think it is? B or D?
D.
D, right? So this is the one because he's ringing the bell. Ding dong, hi mom, this is Hannah, right? So they are having like an introduction, okay? Thank you very much. That was Marjorie, I think, right? No, Yamilet. Okay, and of course, the final one, it's gonna be this one right here, but let's hear it anyway.
4.
Hi, Mum. You're early.
Hello, Mrs. Archer. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Anna. And you?
Fine, thanks.
It's Hannah, Mum.
Okay, there is something going on in there. And basically, that is why the name of the unit, my name is Hannah, like Hannah Montana, right? My name's Hannah, not Anna. Okay, so that is basically the situation, right? So let's go with the next activity, letter B, right? Once again, we have to work in this ebook because apparently Moodle is crashing. There is something wrong. There is an issue. So I'm gonna play the audio once again, but this time you are gonna try to complete the gaps. These are the gaps. These are spaces. These are the gaps, right? So you're gonna hear each of the conversations, right? And you will have to complete it with the words that you think that fits in each situation, okay? So let's hear it. One thing, if after you guys are done listening to the audio, if you have the answer, feel free to raise your hand, okay? So you can participate.
One point 2. 1.
Hi, I'm Mike. What's your name?
Hannah.
Sorry?
Hannah.
2.
What's your phone number?
It's 7894 132 456.
Okay. See you on Saturday. Bye.
Goodbye.
3.
Hi, Mum. This is Hannah.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anna.
My name's Hannah.
Sorry, Hannah.
4.
Hi, Mum. You're early.
Hello, Mrs. Archer. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you, Anna. And you?
Fine, thanks.
It's Hannah, Mum.
Okay. Does anybody has the answer, or you want me to play the audio once again? Okay, I do have 3 hands, so let's hear it. Another hand over there. So, Giancarlo, can you please read the whole conversation?
Hi, I am Mike. What is your name? Hannah. Sorry, Hannah.
Correct. So, hi, and Mike. What's your name? Hannah. Sorry, Hannah. Correct. Great job, Giancarlo. Now, let's go with Kevin Cruz. Let's go with number 2. Please read it.
What's your name? A ver, uno. What's your phone number? Ya, y ahí sigue. Can he see?
Okay, I'm gonna play it for you, right? I'm gonna play it for you because it's not can. It's another word, okay? Let me play the audio for you.
One 1.2.
4, 5, 6.
Okay. See you on Saturday.
5, 6.
Okay.
Okay, what's the word, Kevin?
Okay, see you on Saturday. Bye.
Correct. Okay, there is something with all of English learners, with all of English students, that they are afraid of numbers. I don't know why you guys are afraid of numbers. They always are like, they don't want to spell, they don't want to say numbers, okay? You have to put yourself out there. Siempre hay esto con los que estamos aprendiendo inglés, que le tienen una aversión y un miedo a los números o a deletrear. Si no empiezan a hacerlo ahora, se les va a hacer complicado. Entonces, uno por uno. It's 7, 8, 9, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 6, right? Yo me acuerdo que cuando yo recién estaba iniciando a hablar inglés, en algunas ocasiones en Estados Unidos te piden los datos, como te piden acá en la caja, ¿no? Y yo siempre viajaba con mis padres y ellos no hablan inglés ni nada y me mandaban a mí a hablar, pues, ¿no? Y era horrible cuando me pedían el número de teléfono o que letré el email o mi nombre, ¿no? Pero me tocaba hacerlo y el salirme de esa zona de confort, de dejar ese miedo, porque ¿qué era lo peor? Eran personas que nunca más me iban a ver en la vida, me equivocaba, ¿no? Entonces, traten de hacerlo, dejen ese miedo. Now, let's go with number 3, and we have Sara Castro. So, what do you think are the answers, Sara?
Yeah. Hi, Mom. This is Hannah. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Correct.
Nice to meet you, Anna. Me.
Okay, nice to, yeah, that is correct. I'm sorry, let me correct this. So right here is meet. And what about right here?
Yeah, my name's Hannah.
Correct. Thank you very much, Sarah, for your participation. So notice something, guys. Right here we have hi, mom, right, with you. So it is valid, but also in English, like in North American English, you are gonna see mom with O. But this is the way that British English from UK write it. But both ways are correct. Mom with U and mom with O. Now we have the last one, Omar Tomala.
Okay. Hi, Mom. You're early. Hello, Mr. Archer. How are you? I'm very well. Thank you, Anna. And you? Fine, thanks. It's Hannah, Mom.
Correct. Thank you very much, Omar, for your participation. Thank you. And the last one is fine. Thank you.
Miss, una pregunta.
Ajá.
¿Nosotros también tenemos que ir resolviendo esto en la plataforma o no?
Sí, pero
Sí.
no sé si ya se arregló, no sé si han podido acceder quizás.
Ya reviso.
Sí, yo también iba a revisar porque sí es más conveniente trabajar acá. Parecía.
Miss, disculpe, una
Ajá.
preguntita.
Sí, John,
Yo tengo un problema con mi plataforma, o sea, no me deja entrar. ¿Será que yo lo puedo poner después de la clase cuando ya me habiliten nuevamente mi acceso?
Sí, no hay ningún problema. De hecho, ese fue un problema recurrente en el otro nivel que también doy. Había como 3 o 4 chicos que tenían el problema. Como son las primeras semanas, es así, hasta que nos acostumbremos, son un tanto irregulares, pero está bien que me informes, John, porque yo sé que no es que no lo has querido hacer, sino que estás teniendo el problema, así que no hay ningún inconveniente, ¿ya?
Mucho más.
Okay. So let's go to the next activity. I think that apparently we already have Moodle available, right? So we already developed this one and we already developed this one. Sí les voy a decir algo, chicos, para que no estemos haciendo doble el trabajo, porque lo estamos haciendo aquí, y esto también va para John. Estas dos primeras actividades no las completen ya, porque las estamos haciendo acá, y sería hacer doble trabajo y no tendría sentido, okay? So we are going to move with the next activity that is this one right here, the one that you see, fill the gaps with a word from the list. But in this case, let's hope, let's cross the fingers to do it right here in the Moodle platform. Let me check.
Miss, esa de ahí sí la hacemos ahorita.
Ajá, yes.
Es así.
So it's something that I think I forgot to mention, guys, is that, look, in the books, you are going to have some activities that they are going to start with SB, 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 but this one is WB. So these letters stands for a student book, and WB stands for workbook. Recordemos que si en sus colegios han visto inglés, que es lo más probable, siempre hay dos libros, ¿no? El student book, que es el que es con colorcito, y el workbook, que es en blanco y negro. So basically, right here, we're going to have activities from both books, student book and workbook. That is the meaning of them. Now, we have a student book 1C, complete the gaps with a word from the list. So you guys are going to have, I'm going to give you 3 minutes so you can check it out. And after you guys are done, I'm going to ask you to tell me the answers, okay? 3 minutes.
Ya, Miss, ya terminé.
Okay, Giancarlo, let's have 2 more minutes for the rest of your classmates, okay? Okay, thank you for letting me know, Veronica. So you have the same problem as John, so you are excused as well. Tienes el mismo problema, no hay ningún inconveniente. Esperemos que para la siguiente clase ya esto se haya regularizado, pero igual lo estoy anotando, ¿sí?
Miss, disculpe, otra pregunta. En el momento que nos arreglen el problema para poder ingresar a la plataforma, podemos completar esto con normalidad y estaríamos igual con los compañeros que sí lo están haciendo, ¿verdad?
Así es. Pero
Ok.
recuerda que las dos primeras actividades, las que hicimos en el libro, no tienes por qué completarlas porque sería doble trabajo.
Listo, Miss.
Okay, you still have 1 minute left if you haven't completed the activity. So 1 more minute and then we go with the answers. Okay, so time's up. Let's go with the answers. So if any of you wants to tell me the answers, feel free to raise your hand. Remember, this is class participation. So I already have, not Christian, no? Any hands? If you, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, let's go with Nancy. So Nancy, what is a similar word of hello?
Hello, equal hi.
Hi, correct,
Hi.
right? So keep in
Equal
mind
hi.
that both are valid. That hello, it's like a more formal way. This is like more informal. So for example, if I'm in a business meeting, it's more convenient to use hello or good morning. This is for friends. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Camila, right? So that's the difference. Thank you very much, Nancy. Let's continue with Sara Castro. My name's, what is the similar word for saying my name? Am, right?
I am.
Yes, correct. But remember that this is a contraction, ¿verdad? Está contraído. Si dijéramos I y la palabra am sería I am. In this case is am, right? Am Andrea. It's different to say I am Andrea. Correct. Thank you very much, Sandra. No, I mean Sara. Omar Tomalan, number 3. What is the equivalent of very well?
Fine.
Fine, correct. Great job, Omar. And we have number 4. Thank you. Let's go with Camila Viteri.
Thanks.
Thanks, correct. It's like a short form, right? Like a contraction in more informal way. And finally, we have Helen Romo. Goodbye.
Bye, Miss.
Bye, bye. Se está despidiendo. Okay, thank you, Helen. Thank you very much for your participation. Now, you guys are going to click, well, look, once again, this is failing. Entonces, si por algún motivo no se les guarda esto, chicos, no hay ningún problema. También considérenlo como que ya lo hicimos. Así no se registra, ¿ok? Because we're not going to do the same job over and over again. Now, look, it's already 12:23, right? So I could say that you guys are done with today's class because we have been almost 4 hours right here. But we are going to have some activities for you guys to develop by yourself, okay? So I'm going to assign you some activities from this platform. Okay, you guys are gonna develop by yourself this. You guys are gonna develop workbook 1A, listen to 3 conversations. Van a realizar esta actividad. De todas maneras, yo ya les paso la captura de todas las actividades que tienen que realizar. This one right here. Also, you will have to develop a student book 5A, audio 1.13. Listen, where are they? Now, the next activity that you will need to develop. Let me close this. It's a student book 2A. Complete the sentences with are, is, or am. That is the other activity that you will need to develop. And finally, miren, aquí todos estos que están viendo no son actividades. Cuando ustedes vean estas hojitas, son recursos. Es decir, aquí van a encontrar un banco de reglas gramaticales. Grammar Bank, aquí van a encontrar audios también de cómo pronunciar los pronouns y sus contracciones. Esto es un audio también. Es decir, ninguna de estas es una actividad para registrar, sino que son recursos como para poderlo aprender, ¿sí? Y por último, van a hacer esta que dice WB, Workbook 1A, Full Contraction. ¿Ok? Yo les voy a enviar mediante el grupo. Las básicamente son, creo, 4 o 5 actividades. Ya les confirmo. Give me a second. I'm going to send the activities through the group. Okay. Let me share my screen once again so you can know what I'm doing. Okay, there are 4 activities that you need to develop. Okay, son 4 las actividades que necesitan trabajarlas. Para los que, por ejemplo, todavía no tienen acceso, estas actividades ustedes las van a poder realizar con deadline, como fecha límite, hasta el viernes. Ya les digo que cae viernes. Viernes 25 de agosto. Hasta ese día ustedes van a poder realizarla, ¿sí? Por favor, que no pase ese tiempo, ya para esos momentos ya deberían tener regulada su plataforma. Dentro del grupo les he enviado las capturas de pantalla de las actividades que son para que las tengan registradas. So basically, number 1 is this one right here, listen to 3 conversations. Number 2, listen, where are they? And number 3 is complete sentence with are, is, or am. Right? So all of these are the ones. Okay, guys?
Mira, aparte con lo del video.
¿Perdón?
Aparte con lo del video de mañana.
Exacto, exactamente. También el video está dentro de las actividades. Thank you for the reminder, Kevin. So it's the video and these activities right here, okay? So any questions before you guys are free to go? Okay, no question, everything is clear. You guys are good to go?
Teacher, en las actividades, así como las que acabamos de hacer, en las que son audios o imágenes, ahí va a estar todo, ¿cierto?
Sí, exactamente, así tal cual vas a tener, por lo general son audios, ¿verdad? Pero si también es alguna imagen, pues te la ponen ahí.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other one? Any other questions? Okay, guys. So remember, no classes tomorrow because tomorrow we have the elections, okay? So please stay safe and, you know, avoid going out because things are a bit dangerous over there, okay? So thank you very much. You guys are a great group. Thank you very much for being dynamic, for being interacting with me the whole time. We're gonna try to have the same level of classes all of the course, okay? So thank you very much. I really appreciate your participation. Take care and I see you next week. Bye.
Thank you, Miss. Bye.
Bye, Kevin.
Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Sarah.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, John. Thank you.